Dear soul, do you feel like something is missing? Like there's a space in your life that you just can't fill no matter how hard you try? Maybe you've been searching for love in all the wrong places. Or maybe you've been hurt before. You've given your heart, only for it to be broken. You may have lost hope. Hope that someone will ever truly love you. Someone who will accept you for who you are, flaws and all. But listen closely, because the angels have a message just for you. They say this: you are loved more deeply than you can ever imagine. And something incredible is about to happen. Someone special is preparing to reveal their feelings for you. Yes, you heard that right. They've been waiting patiently, waiting for the right moment to show their heart to you. And now that moment has arrived. Prepare yourself, because you are about to be swept off your feet. Someone wants to marry you. They want to walk with you hand in hand. They want to build a life of love, joy, and peace with you. This person sees you as their perfect match. You bring them happiness. You bring them laughter and light. From the moment they met you, they felt something deep inside. A pull, a connection. And from that moment, they have never stopped loving you. This person could be someone you've known for a long time. Or maybe there's someone new. Someone who enters your life in the most unexpected way. But one thing is certain. They will recognize you. When they look into your eyes, they'll know. You are their soulmate. You've been searching for this kind of love for so long, and now it is finally here. They are the missing puzzle piece you've been waiting for. They will help complete the picture of your life. They'll bring you security and stability. They'll give you that deep sense of belonging you've always craved. With them by your side, you will feel unstoppable. Together, you will be able to conquer anything. Now you may have fears, doubts. Maybe you're thinking, can I really do this? Am I ready? The angels want you to know yes. Yes, you are ready. You have the strength within you, the resilience, the courage. You are capable of making this love work. You have the power to listen with an open heart, to compromise, to communicate your needs with kindness and honesty. Together, you can build a life filled with love, joy, and fulfillment. A life that brings you both happiness beyond anything you've ever known. And this relationship, it's blessed by the universe. It's a union that will help you grow. It will lead you closer to your highest good, to your life's purpose. Together, you will create something beautiful, something that will inspire others, a love that leaves a lasting legacy. But here's something important to remember. No love journey is without its challenges. There will be obstacles. There will be disagreements, conflicts. But these challenges are not there to tear you apart. They are there to help you grow together. They are part of the journey, part of the love, part of the evolution. With each challenge, your bond will deepen. Your connection will become even stronger. Your angels want you to know this. You are never alone. Not now. Not they are with you every step of the way. They are walking beside you, guiding you, protecting you, helping you move toward your highest good. They are supporting and encouraging you every day. They are excited for what's to come, because they can see the life you are about to create, a life of love and partnership. So it's time to do something important. Embrace this moment, embrace this person, and embrace the beautiful journey that lies ahead of you. You are loved more than you will ever know. You are blessed by the universe. The angels are cheering you on. They are excited to see where this new chapter takes you. They are ready to see the life you will build with your soulmate. And before we end, there's something more I want to share. Would you recognize your soulmate if you saw them? Or will you meet them very soon? There's a possible image of your true soulmate. Yes, that's right. Many people have seen this image. Some may have brushed it off as just another piece of art. A fleeting moment captured on paper. Nothing more than an intriguing sketch. Others, however, took it a step further, and their stories are nothing short of extraordinary. The image in question isn't just an ordinary drawing. It's a soulmate sketch, a concept that has captivated many for its ability to portray the very essence of a person's true match, their destined partner. For those who came across this image and were initially skeptical, their reactions have ranged from doubt to pure astonishment. At first glance, it might have seemed like an amusing novelty, a whimsical idea that, while intriguing, didn't seem grounded in reality. But what they didn't know was that this image held the potential to transform their lives in ways they never could have anticipated. Many individuals who saw this image felt compelled to learn more. to understand the story behind it and what it meant for their own lives. For some, the desire to believe in soulmates and the possibility of a deep, unexplainable connection pushed them to take a leap of faith. They decided to order a soulmate sketch despite feeling uncertain about the whole thing. After all, how could a simple drawing really have such an impact on their life? But then something incredible happened. Those who had ordered the sketch, whether they had expected it to lead anywhere or not, found themselves stunned when the impossible became possible. It wasn't just a random coincidence, it was something far more profound. These individuals met the person depicted in the sketch, their soulmate. For many, this was a complete surprise. They had never imagined that a simple artistic rendering could hold such power. But there they were, standing face to face with the person they were always meant to be with. The person who mirrored their soul in ways they couldn't quite put into words. Their connection was immediate, as if fate had orchestrated this moment for years. The stories that followed are awe-inspiring. One woman, who had been disillusioned by failed relationships and years of uncertainty, received her soulmate sketch with a mixture of doubt and curiosity. When she first saw the image, she couldn't help but wonder if it was just another artistic interpretation with no real grounding in reality. But months later, she found herself at a cafe, having coffee with a man she had just met. And to her shock, he resembled the person in her sketch. The resemblance was uncanny. She described the experience as surreal, like the universe had whispered to her, guiding her toward this person all along. Another individual had spent years searching for love, convinced that the perfect match was out there, waiting. Despite countless attempts at dating, something always seemed off. There was a sense that the connection was never truly right. After receiving a soulmate sketch, they were skeptical but hopeful. When they eventually met someone, they couldn't deny the overwhelming sense of familiarity, as if they had known each other their entire lives. The first date felt like a reunion of sorts, and as the relationship progressed, they realized that they had found something rare and precious, a soulmate, just as the sketch had promised. What is it about this image, this soulmate sketch, that has the power to change lives in such remarkable ways? It's more than just a piece of art. It's a visual representation of a deep cosmic connection. It's as if the image serves as a key to unlocking something hidden within the heart, a guide to the person who will truly understand and complement you on every level. The power of this sketch lies not in the drawing itself, but in the belief it instills the belief that the person you are meant to be with is out there, and that fate has a way of leading you to them when the time is right. Some of those who were initially skeptical found themselves in awe of the synchronicity of it all. They had heard of coincidences before, but this felt different. This was no mere chance encounter. It was as though the universe had conspired to bring them and their soulmate together. The disbelief they once held melted away, replaced by a sense of wonder and gratitude. They realized that sometimes the universe works in mysterious ways, and that the things we don't always understand are often the very things that change our lives for the better. As these stories spread, others began to believe. They too ordered their soulmate sketches, curious to see what they might reveal. The cycle continued, with each new person discovering that the image wasn't just a beautiful piece of art. It was a pathway to something much larger, a connection that transcends the physical world and taps into the very fabric of who we are. Could this be the moment that changes everything for you, too? Could this sketch, which has already altered the lives of so many, be the key to unlocking the love and connection you've been searching for? If you've ever wondered whether soulmates really exist, or if there's someone out there who perfectly matches your soul, now is your chance to find out. This sketch might just hold the answers you've been waiting for. Click the link in the description to see the sketch for yourself, to witness the image that has touched so many hearts and changed so many lives. It's not just a drawing, it's a symbol of hope, love, and destiny. Who knows? It could be the catalyst for the most important relationship of your life. It could lead you to your soulmate, to the person who complements you in ways you never imagined possible. But that's not all. There's an important message waiting for you in the next video. It's a message that could speak directly to your heart, that could give you the guidance and clarity you've been seeking. The question is, will you hear it? Will you open yourself to the possibility that something extraordinary is waiting for you just around the corner? The choice is yours. This is more than just a story, it's an invitation to embrace the possibility of love, to believe in soulmates, and to trust that the universe has a way of bringing you exactly where you need to be. If you've ever questioned whether true love exists, if you've wondered if there's someone out there who is your perfect match, this is your chance to open your heart to that possibility. The idea of soulmates is not just a whimsical notion. It's a powerful force that can shape the course of your life. It is an energy that weaves its way through the fabric of our existence, quietly guiding us to the person we are destined to meet, to the person who will change everything. Click the link and take the first step toward discovering the connection that could change everything for you. This is the moment when you can decide to trust in the process, to take that leap of faith, and to believe that there is something larger than yourself at play. Imagine for a moment that everything you've experienced in life, the heartaches, the disappointments, the detours, was all leading you to this one moment, this one opportunity. What if the universe had been setting the stage for your meeting with someone who is truly meant for you? Someone who will understand you like no one else ever could. You might be closer to meeting your soulmate than you think. Maybe you've already crossed paths with them without even realizing it. Maybe the circumstances weren't right at the time. But fate has a way of aligning the stars when we least expect it. Soulmates are not just people who complement us. They are often mirrors, reflecting back to us our truest selves, showing us the parts of ourselves we may not even realize are missing. They help us grow. They challenge us. And they offer us the kind of love that transcends time and space. When you meet your soulmate, it feels like everything falls into place. It's a connection that goes beyond the physical world, one that feels destined, as if it was always meant to be. But how do you know when you've met them? How do you recognize that this person, out of all the billions of people in the world, is the one you've been waiting for? The answer is not something you can find in a textbook or an instruction manual. It's something you feel deep in your bones, something that stirs in your heart. When you meet your soulmate, you don't just recognize them, you remember them. It's as if a part of you wakes up, and suddenly the world feels right. It's not about finding someone who is perfect, it's about finding someone who feels perfect for you. Someone who sees you for who you truly are, who understands your dreams, your fears, and your aspirations, and who will walk with you through life's journey, no matter the challenges. This soulmate sketch you've seen, the one that has already changed the lives of so many, is not just a random drawing. It is a representation of the energy that exists between two people destined to be together. It's a mirror of what's to come, an artistic vision that holds the potential to bring two souls together in ways that defy explanation. Many people have ordered this sketch, unsure of what to expect, only to find themselves eyed when they meet the person who looks just like the one in the image. It's almost as if the sketch has acted as a guide, leading them to the one person who could complete them. But there's more to this story than just a drawing. This is a call to awaken your heart, to believe in the possibility that love, true love, is out there waiting for you. You don't have to settle for anything less than the extraordinary. You deserve a love that feels like destiny, a love that lights up your soul and fills you with a sense of peace and excitement. You deserve to believe that your soulmate is real, and that they are waiting for you just as much as you are waiting for them. Now this invitation is yours. Will you take it? Will you trust that there is a connection waiting for you that has the power to change your life? Many have hesitated, unsure whether to take that first step. But for those who have chosen to believe, the rewards have been life-changing. They discovered that love doesn't have to be hard or elusive. It can be a natural, beautiful, and profound experience that transforms everything you thought you knew about relationships. When you find your soulmate, it's as if the universe conspires to make everything align perfectly. Think of the love stories that have been told throughout history, the ones that are passed down through generations, the ones that inspire us to believe in the impossible. These are not just fairy tales. They are reflections of something real, something that transcends time. The stories of soulmates have been told across cultures, across generations, because there is something deep within us that knows the truth. That there is someone out there who is meant for us, someone who will complete us in ways we can't even comprehend. When you take that first step and click the link, you are not just receiving a sketch. You are opening yourself up to the possibility of something extraordinary. You are embracing the idea that love has a way of finding you when you are ready, when you are willing to believe in it fully. It is an act of trust, a leap of faith that could lead you to the love story you've always dreamed of. Imagine waking up every day next to someone who truly understands you, someone who supports your dreams, challenges you to be your best self, and loves you unconditionally. Imagine the joy of sharing your life with someone who sees the beauty in your quirks, who embraces your flaws, and who brings out the best in you. This is the kind of love that soulmates offer, and it's waiting for you. So what are you waiting for? The universe is always working behind the scenes, orchestrating events in ways we cannot see. Sometimes it takes a single moment of belief, a single act of trust, to set the wheels of destiny in motion. By clicking the link and allowing yourself to explore the possibility of soulmates, you are taking a step toward the love that could change everything for you. It may feel like a small action, but it's actually a giant leap into the unknown. A step that could lead you to the most profound and transformative experience of your life. The time to believe is now. Take that step and see where it leads you. You might just find yourself standing in front of your soulmate, someone whose presence will make your world brighter and more beautiful than you ever thought possible. Imagine the feeling of finally meeting the person who truly understands you, who sees the depths of your soul and loves you for exactly who you are. Someone whose laugh feels like music to your ears, whose touch brings peace to your restless heart. The idea of meeting a soulmate, someone with whom you share a deep and unspoken bond, is not just a dream, it can be your reality. We often get caught up in the idea that love must be earned, that it must be worked for, or that it's only found through endless searching. But what if finding your soulmate isn't about searching at all? What if it's about letting go of the doubt and fear that have held you back from truly embracing love? What if, by simply opening your heart, you're creating the space for something extraordinary to enter your life? The time to let go of old beliefs, past heartaches, and doubts is now. It's time to embrace the possibility that love is out there waiting for you. Think about it for a moment. All the experiences you've had, all the twists and turns your life has taken, have led you to this point. You've learned lessons, gained wisdom, and grown stronger through every challenge. But now the universe is inviting you to take the next step. The door is open, waiting for you to walk through it. You've already been through so much, and you deserve to experience the kind of love that makes everything else fade away. The kind of love that makes you feel seen, heard, and valued. Love that fills your heart with joy and your mind with peace. When you meet your soulmate, it feels as though everything suddenly clicks into place. It's not about meeting someone who checks off every box or fits a preconceived notion of what love should look like. It's about the deep, unexplainable feeling of recognition, the moment when you meet someone and everything feels right. You may not even understand why, but you just know. The connection you feel is profound, and it goes beyond the surface. You see each other not just for what you are today, but for who you can be together, who you've always been meant to be. This is not some fairy tale. This is real life. Soulmates are not perfect. They don't come with a blueprint. They are two individuals who, through the magic of life, cross paths in a way that makes everything feel possible. They bring out the best in each other, sometimes challenging each other to grow in ways they didn't think possible, but always doing so with a deep respect and understanding. Your soulmate isn't someone who will complete you because you are already complete. They are someone who will walk beside you, share in your joy, and help you through your struggles. They will help you become the best version of yourself. And maybe, just maybe, you've already crossed paths with them. You've seen them in your life at some point, maybe without even realizing it. Perhaps you've brushed past them, shared a glance, or exchanged a fleeting word, but it didn't seem like anything significant at the time. But that's the thing about soulmates. They often come into our lives at the moment we least expect it. And the universe works in mysterious ways to ensure that we find each other when the time is right. Sometimes it takes a little faith, a little patience, and a willingness to believe that love is not a distant dream, but a real tangible thing that can happen at any moment. When you take the leap to trust the process, you begin to see the signs. You start to notice the little synchronicities, the moments that make you pause and wonder if something more is at work behind the scenes. You'll find yourself looking at your life from a new perspective, seeing the possibilities instead of the limitations. You'll feel an openness in your heart that allows love to flow in. By believing in soulmates, you open yourself to the idea that love doesn't have to be complicated or elusive. It can be simple, pure, and profound. The journey to finding your soulmate may not be easy, and it may not always happen in the way you expect. There may be moments of doubt, times when you wonder if love will ever come to you. But it's important to remember that every step you take brings you closer to your destiny. Every experience, every encounter is part of the story that will lead you to your soulmate. You may not have all the answers right now, and that's okay. The beauty of this journey is that it is unfolding exactly as it's meant to. Trust in the timing of your life. Trust that the universe is guiding you, even when you can't see the bigger picture. As you take that first step toward believing in the possibility of love, you're not just opening yourself to the idea of meeting your soulmate. You're opening yourself to a life filled with joy, connection, and fulfillment. You're giving yourself permission to experience a love that is deeper, more meaningful, and more lasting than you ever imagined. The love of a soulmate isn't about romance alone. It's about companionship, growth, understanding, and a shared vision for the future. In this moment, you stand on the edge of something beautiful. The person you've been waiting for is out there, and they might be closer than you think. The time to embrace love is now. Take the step. Trust the process. Open your heart. The universe has a way of aligning things perfectly when you least expect it. And before you know it, you might find yourself standing face to face with the one person who will make your world brighter, fuller, and more beautiful than you ever thought possible. This isn't just about finding love. It's about finding the kind of love that elevates your soul, that inspires you to be a better person, and that helps you grow in ways you never imagined. It's the kind of love that makes you feel like the best version of yourself. A love that challenges you to dream bigger, to push past your limitations, and to step into your highest potential. It's a love that doesn't just fill a need, but that fills you with a sense of purpose and fulfillment. This is the love that ignites something deep within you, something that you may have never fully understood until now. Your soulmate is out there, and they are waiting for you just as much as you are waiting for them. You might not know when or where they will appear, but the universe has a way of aligning things when the time is right. They could be just around the corner in a place you least expect. It might be someone you cross paths with every day, someone who has been a part of your life in some way without you even realizing it. Or it might be a complete stranger, someone you meet in a completely new environment, where both of you are open to the possibility of something incredible happening. Wherever they are, one thing is certain: they are waiting for you, and when you meet them, you'll know. It will be undeniable. The question is, are you ready to take that step? Are you ready to open yourself up to the possibility of love? To trust that it can come into your life and change everything? For many of us, the idea of opening ourselves to love can be daunting. We've experienced hurt, disappointment, and even heartbreak. We've built walls around our hearts, telling ourselves that we need to protect ourselves from pain, that love might not be something we deserve, or that it's simply not meant for us. But what if that mindset is holding you back from the very thing you've been longing for? What if the key to unlocking the love you've been waiting for is simply letting go of your fears and doubts? True love isn't about perfection. It's about the willingness to show up as your authentic self, imperfections and all, and to allow someone else to do the same. It's about vulnerability, trust, and deep connection. It's about the courage to let someone into your life and your heart, even though there are no guarantees. But that's what makes it so beautiful. Love is messy, unpredictable, and real. And when you allow yourself to embrace it fully, it has the power to transform your life in ways you never thought possible. For many people, the idea of finding a soulmate feels distant, even impossible. They may have spent years searching for love, going through failed relationships, or feeling like they're always falling short of their dreams. But what if you stopped searching and instead allowed love to find you? What if, instead of seeking it outside of yourself, you focused on becoming the best version of you? What if the love you've been waiting for is waiting to meet you at the point where you are finally ready to fully love and accept yourself? The time is now. Take that step. You don't have to have it all figured out, and you don't need to have every answer. You just need to trust that by opening your heart and being willing to believe that love is possible, you are setting the stage for something incredible. Your soulmate is closer than you think, and the love you've been waiting for is just around the corner. You don't have to search for it any longer. It's already in motion. The universe is working behind the scenes, creating the perfect conditions for the two of you to meet when the time is right. But first, you need to be ready. You need to be willing to let go of the past and stop carrying the baggage that has weighed you down. Love can't come into your life if you're still holding on to hurt, resentment, or fears from previous experiences. You need to create space in your heart to make room for something new and beautiful to enter. This is about healing, growing, and stepping into your power. When you do this, you'll find that love has a way of entering your life effortlessly. There's no rush. There's no need to force anything. Love doesn't follow a timeline, and it doesn't operate according to our plans. It's spontaneous, organic, and often comes in the most unexpected ways. That's part of the magic of it. When you stop trying to control it and just allow it to unfold, you open the door for something extraordinary. It may not happen overnight, but it will happen when the time is right, and when you are ready to fully receive it. Opening yourself up to love means opening yourself up to vulnerability. It means being willing to take risks, to show your true self without fear of judgment. It's easy to be guarded, to hide behind a mask or a shield, but love can't reach you if you're closed off. When you allow yourself to be seen, flaws and all, you invite the possibility of true connection. And that's where the magic happens. Your soulmate will love you for who you are, not who you think you should be. They'll see the beauty in your quirks, your strengths, and your weaknesses. They'll appreciate the parts of you that you've spent your life hiding or thinking were not enough. They will meet you where you are and support you in your journey of becoming the best version of yourself. This kind of love is not about changing you. It's about accepting you as you are and encouraging you to grow together as a unit. It's about two people coming together to create something greater than the sum of its parts. That's the kind of love that elevates you, challenges you, and inspires you to be the best version of yourself. When you open your heart to love, you open your life to endless possibilities. You begin to see the world in a new light, filled with hope, joy, and connection. You'll start to notice the beauty in the small moments, the simple joys that make life so meaningful. Love has a way of transforming everything it touches. It's the light that shines through the darkness, the warmth that melts away the cold. And when it enters your life, it will fill you with a sense of peace and happiness that you never thought possible. So the question is, are you ready to take that step? Are you ready to open your heart to the possibility of love? To trust that it's out there waiting for you, just as much as you are waiting for it? There's a beauty in knowing that love doesn't always follow the path we expect. It doesn't adhere to a timeline or meet us at a predetermined moment. Love, true love, finds us when we least expect it and in ways that surprise us. It's like a force of nature, working behind the scenes to align the right circumstances and bring the right people into our lives. But the key to all of this, the key to experiencing the love you've been dreaming of, is your willingness to believe that it can happen and that you are deserving of it. The time is now. Take that step and see where it leads you. Every step you take towards opening your heart brings you closer to the life you've always wanted. The future you've imagined, full of love, connection, and joy, is waiting just ahead of you. And the only thing standing between you and that reality is the decision to believe that it is possible. Your soulmate is closer than you think, and the love you've been waiting for might be just around the corner. The love that has the potential to change your life, to transform your heart, to fill your days with meaning and your nights with peace, is out there. All you have to do is believe. It's easy to get caught in a cycle of doubt and fear. We've all experienced heartache, disappointment, and moments of feeling like love might never find us. But let me remind you of something incredibly important. Those experiences, as difficult as they were, do not define your future. You are not the sum of your past struggles. You are the potential of your future happiness. If you carry your past hurts with you, they will weigh you down. But if you let go of the fear and pain, you make room for something new. You create space in your heart for the love that is waiting to enter. Opening your heart means taking a chance. It means stepping outside your comfort zone and trusting in the unknown. It means shedding the armor you've built up over time and allowing someone else to see the real you. It may feel vulnerable, and that's okay. True love is not about perfection. It's about being seen for who you truly are, flaws, scars, and all, and still being loved deeply and unconditionally. There is incredible power in vulnerability because it is only when we allow ourselves to be vulnerable that we invite deep, meaningful connections into our lives. Are you ready to let go of the need for control? Love doesn't follow a script, and it doesn't operate according to plans or expectations. Sometimes, the most beautiful relationships come when we least expect them. When we're not searching, when we've let go of the desperation to find someone, that's when love finds us. The universe works in mysterious ways, and often, it has a much better plan for us than we could have ever imagined. Let go of the idea that you have to work hard for love. The truth is, love doesn't require effort. It requires openness, trust, and a willingness to receive it when it comes. When you stop forcing things to happen, love will flow naturally into your life. You might be wondering, how do I know if I'm ready for love? The answer is simple. You're ready when you choose to be. It's about making the conscious decision to open yourself up to the possibility of connection. It's about saying yes to the adventure of love, even though you can't see the whole path ahead of you. It's about believing that you deserve to experience a deep, transformative love that fills your soul and makes your heart feel alive. You may not have everything figured out, and that's okay. Love doesn't require perfection. It just requires you to show up as your authentic self and trust that the right person will love you for exactly who you are. The love you've been waiting for is not just about having someone to hold hands with, to share your day with, or to celebrate special occasions. It's about meeting someone who sees you, who truly understands the depth of your soul. It's about building a connection that goes beyond surface-level attraction and taps into something much deeper, something that makes you feel like you've known them your whole life. Your soulmate isn't just someone to walk through life with. They are someone who will help you grow, challenge you to be better, and inspire you to live your fullest life. Now is the time to believe. Believe in the love that is possible for you. Believe that you are worthy of a love that makes you feel seen, heard, and valued. Believe that you deserve to experience the kind of love that uplifts you, that challenges you, and that transforms your life in all the best ways. Love is not a scarcity. It is abundant, and it is available to you if you choose to embrace it. So what are you waiting for? Take that step. Open your heart. Trust that the universe has a plan for you. Your soulmate is waiting for you, and they are just as eager to meet you as you are to meet them. You don't have to do anything except be open to the possibility of love. When you do that, love will come to you in ways that will astonish you. Your soulmate will show up at the perfect time, and you will both experience a connection that will leave you breathless, knowing that you have found something incredibly rare and beautiful. Believe in yourself. Believe that you are worthy of the kind of love that will change everything for you. Believe that the love you seek is not out of reach, but right in front of you, waiting for you to recognize it. Believe that the universe has a way of bringing people together when the time is right, and that your time is now. You are worthy of a love that makes your heart beat faster, that makes you feel alive, and that inspires you to be the best version of yourself. The time is now. All you have to do is believe. Believe in love. Believe in yourself. Believe in the magic of the universe. And trust that your soulmate is out there, waiting for you to take that first step toward the love that will change everything. The love you've been waiting for is just around the corner. It's time to take that step and see where it leads.